Welcome to Flow.
Let's get started. Today we'll start off in a kneeling position. Bring your hands to rest on your thighs. Allow your eyes to close or find a soft gaze. And take these first few moments to bring focus and awareness to your breathing. Every inhale, allow your ribs to expand. And every exhale, allow your spine to go a little bit longer away from your hips. Release any tension through your shoulders, through your head, through your neck. And find a few moments of silence with breath. Bring yourself around to a tabletop, all fours position with your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Extend your right leg so it comes out to the side. And start to move through cat and cow with your right leg extended. So arch your spine and lift your gaze. And then on your exhale, round through your spine and pull your belly button to your lower spine. And continue to move between these two postures. Think of arching through the spine, lifting your gaze. And then exhale, find the exact opposite. And take a few more of these. And then the next time that you're rounded through your spine, start to send your hips back towards your left heel. And then bring yourself forward into an arched spine, lift your chin. Take that again. Cat spine, round the spine, bring your hips to your heels. And then arch your spine as you shift your hips forward, lift your chin and your gaze. Find a few more of these. Just saying a little hello to your hip and to your right inner thigh, as well as finding some nice fluidity into the spine. And then last one here, take your right leg, bring it back and around. Rotate your left shin, keep your left hand down to the mat, reach your right arm over your right ear for modified side plank. Push down actively into the outer edge of your right foot. Big movement here, pull your right heel in towards your pelvis. Bring your right hand beyond your right toes and reach your left arm up and overhead. And this is just a nice way to say hello to your right inner thigh. And we're going to move between these two postures. So inhale for modified side plank, extend your right leg. And then bend your right knee, pull your heel in. Bring your right fingertips in front of your right toes, reach your left arm up. And we'll take this again, move through modified side plank. Find extension through your right leg. Push the outer edge of your right foot into the ground. And then bend your right knee, slide your heel in. Reach your left arm up and overhead. And we'll take a few more of these. You can start to move at your own pace. Find a big range of motion through each posture. And maybe allow a few moments for breath. Notice this awakening into your hips, especially into your right inner thigh. Now last time, hold in your modified side plank for an extra moment. And then make your way back to a tabletop position. And we'll take all of this on the left side. Extend your left leg directly out from your left hip. Arch through your spine, lift your gaze as you inhale. And then exhale, round through your spine, dome through your upper back. And continue to move between these two postures, spinal positions. And then notice any sensations or openings you may feel into your left inner thigh or hip. And then the next time that you're rounded into your position, pull your hips back towards your heels. And then move your body forward, arch your spine, lift your gaze. And take that again, round through your spine, pull your hip towards your right heel. And then slide yourself forward as you arch your spine and lift your gaze. Find a few more of these, moving between each posture, getting a nice bit of spinal movement here and also a nice opening into the left inner thigh and groin. And now bring your spine back to a neutral position. Take your left leg so it comes back long behind you and rotate your right shin. Keep your right hand planted on the ground. Reach your left arm over your left ear for modified side plank. Take a moment here to actively push the outside edge of your left foot into the ground. Take a huge breath in. Bend your left knee and pull your heel in towards your center line. Bring your left fingertips in front of your left toe and reach your right arm up overhead. Take an extra moment here just to say a little hello to your inner left thigh and hip. And we'll move between these two postures. So your right hand can come back down to the mat. As you come into a modified side plank, it's a beautiful way to open through the fronts of your hips. Nice big breath in. And then bend your left knee, pull your left heel a little bit closer towards your center point. Bring your left hand down, reach your right arm over your right ear. And start to move at your own pace, your own tempo. Maybe you want to go a little bit quicker. Maybe you want to linger a little bit longer in each of these postures. Use your breath as a tool to encourage more opening and release in either of these postures. And wherever you are, move yourself back to your modified side plank. And then bring yourself back down to tabletop. Flip your toes under. Walk your feet up so your feet come a little bit wider towards the edges of your mat. Bring your heels in and your toes out into a squatting position. Now, if you're not able to get your hips super low, that's okay. Bring your hips up a little bit higher. We're going to add a little twist here. Bring your right hand down to the mat as you reach your left arm up to the ceiling. So think of the idea of using your right tricep against your right knee. You can stay with your arms extended, or if you're feeling it, you can wrap around your right knee or right thigh and find a bind. Continuously peel your heart space open to the ceiling. And slowly start to come out of this, and we'll move to the opposite side. So bring your left fingertips so they come in front of your left big toe. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Find this expansive space through your chest, and you could stay right there with your arms separated, or if you'd like to, you can wrap around your left thigh and find this variation of a bind. So you're opening, peeling your right shoulder open towards the ceiling. Breathe into this expansive space. Take a full breath in. And then slowly bring yourself back to a center position. Extend your arms so you're pushing your elbows or your triceps into your knees or your thighs, just to encourage a little more opening. Push down with your feet. And then slowly make your way to a sitting position. We're coming into a straddle stretch. Take a few moments to establish your straddle stretch. Sit up as tall as you can. Option to stay in an upright position, or if it feels accessible to you, you can crawl your hands forward. We're going to be in this straddle for about 90 seconds. And this straddle stretch can feel a little intimidating. It can feel a little bit overwhelming, especially if it's a stretch that you don't take very often. And it's all good. Just allow yourself to breathe into the stretch, no matter where you are. If you're in more of an upright position, you can bring your hands behind you if that feels more accessible. Or if you have blocks or some sort of bolster, you can bring your hands in front of you and place them on those blocks. But wherever you are, breathe into these spaces where you feel this opening into your inner thighs, into your hips. And then notice where you grab hold of tension in other places of your body. This could be your eyebrows, your jaw, your shoulders. Try to release any additional tension that you may be holding on to. We've got about 30 more seconds here. And maybe you're noticing you're able to release a little bit further into the posture now that we've been here for a while. Take a huge breath into your ribs, into your back. And exhale, allow yourself to heavy a little bit deeper into the stretch. Think of the idea that your ankles are pulling away from each other. Slowly bring yourself out of this. Use your hands to come into a cross-legged position. Take a little moment to wiggle around here and bring yourself into an upright seat. Bring your hands to rest on your knees or your thighs. Allow your eyes to close or find a soft gaze. And take these final moments of stillness and silence to come back to your breath, to notice and acknowledge any differences or shifts you may feel. This could be physical, this could be mental. And give yourself a moment of congratulations or gratitude for taking even just this 10 minutes for your body and for your physical health. Take a huge breath in through your nose, allow your ribs to expand. and exhale out of your mouth. Thank you for joining us today. And that's your flow.